everybody, and welcome to another wonderful episode of Forsaken Isle with your host, Misterjoker. That is me. Now, I know that I recently, well, not really recently, but I did put out a final episode of Forsaken Isle. And this episode, as you can see in the title, is the update episode. There's been some significant changes, I think, and additions to the game that I wanted to go over. First off, there is no more lag when it autosaves. There's no more little hiccup. It just autosaves. It's super smooth and amazing. Secondly, there's a lot of items and a couple changes that were made, and I want to talk about those in this episode. Now, you'll notice all my bins here are empty. We are playing on my map that I use for the streaming that I do on beam.pro/Misterjoker. So if you're ever interested in seeing more of this game, you can check me out there, and I be playing on this game right here. One of the things that's been changed is how to feed your farm animals, or animals in general. You need, I'm going to grab this wheat real quick and fill this back up. What you're going to need is wheat. You can use the grain. You used to be able to use grain in there to feed them, but that has been changed and no longer works. What you're going to need to do is gather a bunch of wheat, pop this in here, and I'll go over all this other stuff here in a second. It's 3 wheat for 1 animal feed, so we'll go ahead and grab a bunch of that. And then we'll go ahead and place those. We're going to place it down here because I'm going to need a lot of sheep. Look at that, just goes right away. Look at that, so fast. So fast, man. So, yeah, we got the grain, we got the animal feed. Now, the next thing, which I think is going to be revolutionary in this game for design, is look at the fun toys we got over here today. Let me tell you what we got for you. we have some sandstone floor, sandstone walls, carpet, different color carpet. We got a table. We have a cushion seat, which you can't really sit in. You can stand on the table, apparently. If you go slowly behind it, you can kind of pose behind it like that. But it's really just for design features. You can walk through that. The item stand, however, you cannot walk through, as well as the wall, of course. The item stand is really awesome. If you right-click, you'll see it's got one tiny container in it, and we can just go boop like this, and then it just floats there. So you can make some really cool stuff. Well, actually, let me see real quick. I don't know if this will work. Come on. I wonder how this will work. Because this might be kind of cool, too. No, that's not going to light up. Okay. It was worth a shot. I was curious to see how that looked. But yeah, so we have that for you. Now, the other things that we have here that I'm going to go over for you. We have our sandstone walls. The sandstone walls are used with sand. You got your wool or your carpet that's made from fabric that you need wool for. And I'll go over the recipes at the end of the video. You got your table and you have your dyes. Now let's go over the dyes here. The dyes are pretty incredible. We have all of these colors here. You got your yellow, blue, red. And from those you can make orange, green, and orange, green, not the other way around, and purple. You can also make brown. And then to be able to use these to change the color of your own person, as you'll notice, my guy is red, has a red body, red armor, purple headpiece. Normally it's gold, and what you need to do is make these pipettes. Pipettes you need glass for, so you'd be able to make a pipette, and then you just kind of add it like this, kind of boop, boom, done. 1 in 1. That's all it takes. And I'll go over how to make these dyes here in a second, because the wiki hasn't been updated. And I thought, you know what? I want to help out my fellow Forsaken Isle fans and friends and players. And so that's why I'm here with you today. Yeah, so the colors are pretty cool. Like I said, I really like... Well, I don't know if I said it yet. I really like the red one. The blue one is pretty sweet too, but the red one really pops. The yellow you're not going to see on this gold armor. So let's take the brown off and see what that does. So that's pretty cool. I do like this flamerite, though. The purple is definitely purple. I do really like the red, though. The red really has a pretty awesome pop to it. Same with the green. Where's my green? The green has a pretty good pop to it, too. So we're going to just go a little Christmassy here. So there's that. And then let's go ahead and go over how to build a bunch of these things, and I'll show you the recipe book and what I have. All right, so here we are with, let's go over this last page here. Page 6. these are all the dies and all the things you can make. Now you'll notice that we have our cushion stool and all these colors. It shows that I'm missing the materials, but really I'm only missing that cushion seat. So if we pick this up, I can show you exactly what it takes to make a colored stool, which would be just 1 and 1. Purple dye and a cushion stool. And that's how you get the colors. So again, let's go back to the recipe book. To get the dyes, you need 1 root for a brown dye, berries for red, resin for yellow, flax seeds for blue. Make sure they're the seeds. The purple is just a combination of the colors of blue and red. Orange is yellow and red, and green is yellow and blue. You have to do this using a dye vat, which takes 10 rocks. Really easy to make. All of these things are pretty easy to come by. The root you have to go into, I found it's easier to find them in underground than it is above ground. So you want to check that to find those. The cushion stool is 2 planks and 1 wool. To make wool, just so you guys are aware, we'll give you the full recipe here. To make the fabric, you need 1 wool. So it's a 1 for 1. There's another way, and I'm not sure how to make this one. Apparently I had the materials at one point, but I don't know. So if you know, please go ahead and put that down in the comments. That would help me out tremendously. Like I said, like I showed you before, 1 cushion stool and 1 of these dyes. You can make any of these colors. For the carpet is fascinating. 1 fabric for 1 white carpet. Then it's 1 of the carpets, 1 white carpet with 1 of the color of dyes here. To get the pipettes, you need 2 glass. 2 glass, you just add 1 pipette plus 1 of the colors, and you get any of these and those. And you can change your armor with that. And the sandstone wall is 3 sand, and the sandstone floor is 2 sand. We also have the table, which is 2 planks. You have your item stand, which is 3 planks. And you have your animal feed, which is 3 wheat. Now, these last 4 here and these 3 up here in the corner, I have no idea what they are. I don't know if they're a bug, if they haven't been added or implemented yet, or if they have and you know what they are. Please, again, let me know down in the comments below. It would help me out so much, and I would love to be able to share that in the next update video that I do. I find this to be an amazing game. It's super fun. One of the things to keep in mind, and I don't know if this is a bug or not, but when you're placing your carpet down, make sure that there's nothing underneath, because I had a bunch of this stone floor underneath the carpet, and when I place the carpet and then I pick it up, it is gone. So make sure that happens, and you're careful about that. I didn't do that here. I made sure to pull up the stone here, but I don't know if it'll happen the same with this stuff, the sandstone wall and floor. But that's something to keep in mind. Also, what's another fascinating tidbit is that the developer is working on adding more levels to the game and adding more mini bosses. It's currently in a beta mode that is you can test out if you own the game. Keep in mind that when you do, you will have to completely start a new game, and all your games will be done. It is very buggy, but that's where I am going to ask you guys, if you are fascinated by this game and you're really excited about it and you enjoy it and you missed the series or would like to see me start a new series, I will start a season 2 if I get 10 high fives on that thumbs up button. That way I know that, hey, there's some people out there that really enjoy this and enjoy this game and enjoy me playing it. So let me know if that's something you guys want to see. Otherwise, you can catch me out on beam.pro/Misterjoker. I do stream this game occasionally, and I really, really like it. And I have a lot of fun ideas now now that we got colors. And the sandstone walls look really, really cool. So I'm kind of excited to, start another series once the new version comes out with the new mini bosses and all that other stuff. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me today. And I will catch you guys all next time. Stay groovy. I'm out.